Stapleton.
Chris, what's up, buddy?
How's it going, Brother Bobby? You
Hey.
all right today?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I haven't seen you in a while. How you been?
Oh, man, I'm, better than I deserve, I suppose.
Hey, I was thinking about you. I was talking to a lady that listens to the show who's from Kentucky. And where's she from? Corbin, Kentucky?
Yes.
So, Chris, you grew up in Staffordsville. Like, is that where you spent most of, your childhood?
Yeah, that was where my home was. The county seat was Paintsville, Kentucky. Staffordsville consisted of a few houses and a post office.
Well, I was going to ask, what was your hometown like? Like, if I were to drive into it, what is Staffordsville, and where else would you go growing up as a teenager?
Well, like I said, Staffordsville was pretty much some houses and a post office. But the town, Paintsville, the town where I went to high school and all that kind of stuff, we had a small town stuff. We had a Walmart and, a Taco Bell, stuff like that.
When you were, wanting to do music, you were musically inclined a bit as a kid. Where did you start to flex that muscle growing up in a small town in Kentucky?
I grew up singing in church with my brother and some buddies of ours, and we did a bunch of that. But also, we just, I had an uncle that played guitar, and I had another, and his brother was in a kind of a popular regional band, and so I had those influences. They would show me chords and things. That was my probably guitar education on that end.
How?
And songwriting too. I don't know. It just kind of always was there. It was part of the ethos of hanging out, was playing music a little bit.
Were you the music kid in school? What were you known for? Obviously, you were an athlete too, but what would you say that in 10th grade people knew Chris Stapleton for?
I played a lot of sports. I probably played more sports than I played music in high school. That was, that consumed a lot of my time. But I would, I'd sing now and then and do some things, other things too. So,
are you still a big sports guy? Are you watching all the NFL games right now?
No, not really. I like to go to sporting events when that opportunity presents itself, baseball games or football games or, anything. I'm a fan of the kind of the fellowship of the whole thing and the energy of the whole thing. It's kind of like live shows. It's the same thing. But I don't know, to sit around on a TV and watch it all the time. It still to this day kind of makes me want to play, And so if I can't play, I was like, I'm not going to watch that. It's going to be a little depressing.
Do you have any? I still have injuries, from me thinking I was an athlete when I was younger, and heck, even a year or so ago.
Don't we all?
Yeah. Do you still have any lingering? Because you were actually a really good ball player. Anything lingering with you?
I have kind of a little bit of arthritis in my shoulders. My fingers, none of them are straight. But, nothing that kills me.
What position did you play in high school?
Of which sport?
And football.
In football, I was a linebacker and a fullback. I went both ways.
What is wrong with you? He's a linebacker and a fullback. All you're doing is craving violent contact in both of those positions.
Man, I loved it. That was what I wanted out of it.
Oh, that is punishment. I played wide receiver and a little bit of corner, and I did not want to get hit at all. And no way. I wanted no contact whatsoever. You and I would have been the perfect little buddy cop movie. You'd have been the big guy doing all the damage.
We'll pitch that to somebody. You and I as high school buddy cops.
Oh, my goodness. Chris Stapleton is on with us, and you should probably leave. When they made this a single, when you guys made this single, I was so pumped because I've known this song for such a long time. I've seen you play it live so many times. And when it was on the record, I think I said something to you like, hey, what was the reasoning? What was the motivation on putting it on the record? And then you made it a single. Are you as surprised as I am that this song has just remained so awesome after all these years?
Well, I have to give credit where credit's due. My wife kind of required that this song go on a record. She's like, you have to put this on a record. Stop not putting it on a record. So, that's how it wound up there. But, you have a tendency when you have a song or a song's been around a while, that you're like, well, maybe it's not sticking or something. But it's it's kind of had a cult following on YouTube or whatever performances are out there before it was on a record. So we kind of stacked the deck on putting it on there, I guess.
Well, I loved it, and I was pumped to see it on the record, and then pumped to see it as a single, and to see it, here we are, going for number one. That's an awesome deal. Well, Chris, look, I love talking with you. I can't wait to see you again, and congratulations. I mean, I feel like your life is you showing up to accept awards and then disappearing back into the abyss, pretty much.
Oh man, that sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. It's like you don't hear from Chris in a while, then all of a sudden he's winning like the award for greatest artist of all time, and then he disappears again. Like, it's a pretty good life.
Yeah, it's just that easy too.
Yeah, of course. Hey, Chris, great, congratulations, great to talk to you, and love what you do and love how you do it, and hopefully I'll see you soon.
Bobby, thanks so much, buddy. I hope you're well, and everybody around you is doing well as well.
All right, Chris. See you later.
It's about